Here we have for sale our 2020 on a 70 plate Volkswagen Crafter. This is the CR35, meaning it's got a 3.5 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the Startline, which is the spec, but it has crucially got the business pack, which we'll come on to a little bit later on in the video. This one has got the Euro 6 2-litre TDI diesel engine producing 140 PS, roughly 140 brake horsepower. That's accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the medium wheelbase high roof finished in the fantastic deep sea blue, which is a lovely rich blue colour. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Volkswagen Crafter Startline with business pack of this age. We'll also talk you through the details of this particular example, look at the condition in detail, talk to you a bit about the service history as well, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So looking here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open like so. On this model here, you're only going to get these with barn doors. You're not going to get a tailgate on a high roof van like this. But as I say, really nice practical option, of course, being of course you haven't got to open one massive door. You can quickly grab something inside. And when we open these doors, you'll see these bars here. If you give those a pull, they clip into place against the rear door like so, and that allows you to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position like so. And you can do, of course, exactly the same with the other door as well. Alternatively, you can lock them into place at 90 degrees just there. Looking inside the rear of the vehicle then, plenty of space in the back of here. If we climb inside, I am 6 foot and I've got a few inches here above my head at these lowest points at the these crossbars, so plenty of room to walk around and move around in the back of here. And you can see brand new ply lining in the back of the van as well. Plenty of tie down points dotted around, but overall condition looking very, very nice indeed. Now, I did mention about the business pack. So one of the things which comes on business pack is parking sensors. So you can see here rear parking sensors which are fitted on the vehicle. That doesn't come as standard on the Startline, but I say the business pack which this one has got, that gives you that option, which is a really lovely feature to have, especially on a larger van like this. Of course, maneuvering around can be a bit tricky sometimes, so it's lovely to have that extra assistance where we can. Looking at the condition then, I can see there is what looks like there might have been a little dent here previously, just above my finger. You're probably not even going to see it. It's very, very minor. But I, of course, like to point out anything which I can see. So it looks like there's been a dent removed there, but as I say, probably a very small one. Little hairline mark just here above my finger, and just the odd other tiny little hairline mark here and there. The odd little stone chip and things like that. But generally speaking, hopefully the camera is conveying accurately. As you can probably see there, looking very, very smart indeed. Looking here then down the passenger side of the vehicle, this is where we like to look in the reflections down the side of the van. So you can see our sort of logo there in the front of the building, in the side of the vehicle. You can see how clean and straight that is. So there's no signs really of any previous repairs that I can see here. It's all looking really nice and clean actually. I thought that was a little mark, but it wasn't. But yeah, there's not much I can fault it on here, really. Tiniest little scuff just here, just above my finger. And a little hairline mark just there as well. Of course, certainly on larger vans like this, you do find a couple of little marks like that. It's very common to see, but I must say, all in all, looking very, very nice. If we open up the side-loading door, of course, on a van like this, a great big opening there, great big side-loading door. And this gives you a closer look then at the bulkhead. Of course, this can be removed. So these are just bolted in with some Torx fixings there around the outside. So that's very easy to get that out if you wanted to, because this really would make an ideal camper van conversion, of course, with it being in a colour. It's not in white. The size, the medium wheelbase high roof, is a lovely size to convert, as I say, because you can walk around in the back, but it's not, the long wheelbase version is far longer than this. So it could be an absolutely ideal candidate for that, and there's something else which would make it ideal as well, which I'll come on to in a second, so stick around for that. Looking here at when we open up the passenger door, lovely condition there, lovely condition of the step also. If we look into the front then at the floor in there, as you can see, it's in really good order. They've really looked after this, previous company that have had it. Looking at the seats, doesn't smell like a smoker's vehicle or anything like that, or if any pets have been in here. You can flip these seats forward to give you some extra storage underneath there. And again, this is a testament to our guys, how well they clean these vehicles. It's as clean under there as anywhere else on the vehicle. It's those little things which I think, of course I'm biased, but it's those little things that I think set us apart from a lot of dealerships. It's just the attention to detail that our guys go to during our preparation. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, usual stone chips here to the bonnet. And you can see just a general peppering of stone chips to the bonnet. Again, very common to see on a van of this sort of size and shape. But of course, I'll be completely transparent with that. There are plenty of stone chips there on the bonnet, which I guess you'd expect with this mileage. Lower down then, the Startline comes with the unpainted plastic bumper, but also, again, parking sensors on the front here, as we can see as well. Other than the stone chips, all looking lovely and straight and clean. The bumpers all looking really nice. There's no scuffs or anything like that there. Having a look at the front here then. Again, tiny little hairline marker just there. Little touch in just there. Tiny, little, really small little marks like this, just dotted around in a couple of little places. And probably the worst one on the vehicle is this one just here. Again, it's not even that deep really, but as worth pointing that out just there. Overall, I think it's in really good condition. So certainly considering its age and mileage. And another one just very low down there, at the very, very bottom of the driver's door. If we open up that driver's door, then we can start to have a look inside here. Now, I did mention a little bit on about the service history. We have got a lovely service history complete with this vehicle. We've got evidence of multiple services previously being carried out, but during our preparation it's gone right through our new workshop as well, and so we've gone right through that, and we'll put the details of that in the advert. So it's lovely to know, with the mileage, this has done 75,077 miles. You can see that recorded there on the dashboard, and there's no warning lights or anything like that on there. It's all it's running very, very sweet actually. It sounds lovely, but lovely to see there. No warning lights. It's all driving absolutely impeccably, and as I say, you've got a lovely service history to back that up. And of course, like always, we're very fussy, so we like everything to be done right. It's been put right through the workshop. Having a look at the driver's seat then, good condition generally here. The driver's seat, starting to see the very first signs of a bit of wear just to the edge of the driver's seat there, but it hasn't sort of gone through or anything like that. But I will point out whatever I can see. Having a look here at the other seats from this angle, generally it's all looking very good. Same with the floor. Again, there's no excessive wear or anything there. Electric windows, of course, up on top. 2 full remote keys do come with the vehicle. And if we jump in, up on top of here then, you can see there's plenty of easy to access storage up on top of the dashboard. Nice cup holder there. On the far side over there, you've got a 12-volt socket just there as well. Into the center then, looking at the radio setup here, of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. There's also a USB port there, and I believe this is an SD card slot. But you can see there your front and rear parking sensor display as well. Now, the other crucial part of the business pack is it does come with air conditioning. So a Startline Crafter doesn't come with aircon, but the business pack, crucially, that gives you air conditioning. So that's a really, really important bit of spec. As I mentioned, this is the 140 PS model, so plenty of power in this. Not the standard one. The standard one would be a sort of a 102 or a 110, but this is a 140, so plenty of power. That gives you the 6-speed manual gearbox as well. 12-volt socket over on the left-hand side. So just to summarise then, this is our Volkswagen Crafter. It's the CR35 Startline with business pack. This one has got the 2-litre Euro 6 TDI diesel engine producing 140 PS, which is roughly 140 brake horsepower. It's the medium wheelbase, high roof, finished in this lovely blue. We've gone through the specification, of course, of the vehicle. We've had a really close look at the condition as well. I say that brand new ply lining in the back looking very nice. Absolutely ready to be either put into work or for a number of leisure purposes. This could make a fantastic conversion in my opinion. But as I say, also, you've got a super practical and reliable works van there when we've got this advertised at a very competitive price also, so it can be put into work straight away. Vehicle is advertised on our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk, so if you are interested in having a look, you can find the full advert over there with the the price, the description and the photography. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom left hand side of the sign. Of course, don't forget, fantastic service history, as I mentioned, with this vehicle, as multiple services being previously carried out, and I say we have just been right through it as well. I believe it had some brake pads, it looks like some tyres as well by the looks of it here, but as I say, we will put those details in that advert. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, we can arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can also deliver our vans nationwide. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video today.